Hi, I'm Kevin from How We Play, and today we're going to learn Imhotep, a game for 2 to 4 players that takes way less time than you think it might. In Imhotep, players are competing to build the schmanciest monuments in ancient Egypt for the most points. To set up the game, lay out the boards, put out the correct number of boats as shown by the top card of the deck, fill the market with 4 market cards, and give each player their quarry and a pile of their colored stones. The first player is going to get 2 stones. Each subsequent player after that, in clockwise order, will get 1 more stone than the previous player. And you're ready to play. The game is played over 6 rounds. Each round, a player can do one of 4 things on their turn. One of the things you can do on your turn is get more stone. When you do, you take up to a maximum of 3 stones from your supply and add them to your board. Otherwise, take only what you have room for. Another thing you can do on your turn is you can place a stone on one of the boats. The stone can be placed on any spot in the boat, doesn't matter where as long as it's empty. Only 1 stone can be put per spot. Another thing you can do on your turn is you can sail one of the ships to one of the 5 locations. A ship can only sail if it has at least the number of stones shown on the front here. When you unload the ship, you always unload them from front to back. The pyramid is scored immediately. Each cube that comes onto the pyramid is placed from top to bottom, left to right. And each player scores the number of points denoted on the board. After you fill up all 9 spots, you'll fill it up with 4 more on top of that and score those points, again placing them from top to bottom, left to right. And the very top capstone will be worth 4 points. The temple is scored at the end of each round. Players score points based on what colors are visible from above. So in this example, brown would score 2 points, gray would score 2 points, and white would score 1 point. On a future round, if it looked like this, white would score 3 points, and both brown and gray would score 1 point. The obelisk is also scored at the end of the game. When a ship sails to the obelisk, players stack their cubes into a single pile. At the end of the game, whoever has the tallest stack will score points based on a 2-player, 3-player, and 4-player game. The burial chamber is scored only at the end of the game. As it fills up, again, players will be placing the cubes from top to bottom, left to right, as shown by these arrows. Players score points based on how many stones are connected to each other. Here, white scores 2 points because white has 2 separate areas, each worth 1 point. Brown has 4 points, 1 over here, and these 2 make 3. And gray has 6 points because he has 3 gray stones touching, giving him 6 points. The market isn't scored but can help players get more points. Each player gets a card per stone sent to the market. Red cards are played immediately, green cards are endgame scoring cards, and the statue cards are collected in groups. The more you have of them, the more points they're worth. The last thing a player can do on their turn is play one of their blue cards they've previously acquired. For every blue card you don't play at the end of the game, you get 1 extra point. Most points wins the game. And that's how you play. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below, and we'll see you next time. Bye.